Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a couple days since I gave a verbal update, so I want to give a shout out and give a couple updates on what's going on with the tank. So I've added a couple new inhabitants this week. I added another blood red fire shrimp and a diamond watchman goby. Made a couple of tank upgrades as well. Got a glass canopy for the tank finally, so I can put my new Nova Extreme Pro T5 high output light fixture on the tank, and what a world of difference that makes. You can actually see everything inside the tank, and it looks awesome. So I'm very happy with that. Let me get a close up of what's going on in the tank here. So there's my Diamond Watchman goby right in the front there. He's just holding it down, and actually he's making himself right at home, building lots of little holes and burrows and creating nice little caves for everybody else. But he does stir up the sand a little bit, which I'm not sure I'm happy about, and from what I read, he's going to make putting corals on the sand a little bit more difficult, because they tend to push sand back over the coral, which is obviously unwanted. And let me get a close-up of my blood red shrimp guys here. These guys are awesome. I've got two of them in the tank now, and after about having one of them in the tank for a couple days, I said I really would love to have another one in the tank. So I went out and I got another one, and actually the first night in the tank, I woke up the next morning and I found a bunch of shrimp legs and body parts in the bottom of the tank, and I thought the worst, and I'm like, oh man, great, one night in the tank and he's done. But it turns out that he molted, and after about an hour trying to find him in the tank, he came out of his little cave bigger and brighter and full of energy, and the two of them have been scurrying around and making themselves at home and helping clean out all the little debris that gets trapped in these very, very porous rocks. So that's why I've got the hermit crabs and the shrimp to kind of help clean up all the mice of shrimp that gets trapped inside these rocks. And surprisingly, there's lots of little holes and nooks and crannies these guys actually fit through. It's kind of amazing. I watch these guys come out of a new hole in these rocks like every day that I didn't even know went all the way through to the center. So this is actually the Pucani rock from BRS. I got it dry. This is 30 pounds in a 40-gallon breeder, so it fills it up pretty nicely. As you can tell, didn't do any aquascaping whatsoever. I kind of just threw this together, and a lot of this was kind of thrown together just to kind of get it up and running and starting to cycle. This is kind of like a day-by-day project where I'm kind of trying to make improvements every day, and this isn't anywhere near where I want it to be, but slowly making sure I get all the hardware I want. Right there's a Vortec MP10 WES that makes for great flow in the tank. Right now I've got it on Reef crest mode, and people aren't joking when they talk about the undertow. It's doing a great job of keeping the water crystal clear. On the other side, I've got a Hydor Coralia 750, which I've actually got pointed up towards the surface of the water, right at the protein skimmer, actually. And I think it's doing a great job of keeping things flowing nicely over that outtake there. I need to get a new heater. The heater I have is just not cutting it. I've got the BH100 hang on back protein skimmer, which seems to be doing a good job. In hindsight, I think I would have gotten one step above, but I actually tried to return it, and in order to return it, I had to get this back in the box, and that just wasn't happening, so I'm stuck with it. And on the other side here, I've got a Fluval 70-gallon hang on back, just a regular old Bio Mech Chem 3-way filter with a Boyd's ChemiPure Elite on there as well for maximum filtration. And what's nice about that is it's got the phosphate GFO in it as well with the pure. So I think that's contributing to why the water is so clear and why my water cycled so quickly. I also use some Biospira to help that process along, because this is actually day 25, I believe. And yeah, so this is what it looks like with the new light fixture on it. Again, that's the Nova Extreme Pro 36-inch 6 bulb by 39 watt T5 high output. And yeah, so far I'm digging it. And we'll see how long it takes before this whole entire thing is covered in salt creep. I may end up hanging this light after all. But that's it for day 25. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. See you.